Hey guys, Joel and Christy here, and what are we doing today?
We're making a meatball and roasted vegetable sheet pan dinner.
All right, let's get to it.
This is a recipe for meatballs and roasted veggies. The recipe does call for chicken meatballs, but we're making it with ground beef. We do try to include ground beef or some kind of red meat once a week in our diet at least because, well, Joel's doctor told him to.
Yep.
He did. It actually has good nutrients. You just want to eat it in moderation. And so he told him, you need to eat more.
Yep.
So here we are. Now, our first step is going to be to make these meatballs. You can buy frozen meatballs for this recipe if you choose to. We're just going to make it from scratch. We've actually shown this part before, but we will have the recipe linked in the description for how to make meatballs from scratch. And then we'll also have the recipe for the chicken meatballs and roasted veggie recipe in the description as well. All right, so let's get started. We have our ground beef, obviously. All right, so we're adding in our breadcrumbs, 1 teaspoon of mustard, 1 egg, pepper, and salt. Now he's going to mix that up. Now he's just rolling them into the meatballs. And I think, what are you looking to get out of it?
I usually get about 18 out of it.
18? Okay. And this is a pound of ground beef. The recipe creator has this recipe listed as 4 servings. I don't know, that's a lot of food. I think we probably will get more than 4 servings out of it, but that's just me. What do you think?
I don't know. I eat between the 3 of us. I eat 6 meatballs in a sitting.
Yeah, I'm not just talking about the meatballs though. Like the broccoli, that's a whole pound of broccoli, a whole pound of carrots, and 1 1/4 pounds of Yukon or gold potatoes. So I feel like that's a lot of food when you add in all those vegetables that are very like heavy fiber foods, you know, that you probably can't eat that much in one sitting. Even if it was just 4 people, it'd be a lot. All right, they are all done. They're going, they're all rolled. We have to do one other thing. We have to just put a little olive oil on top, just kind of like spread it with a basting brush. And then you put it in the oven. It's gonna go 10 minutes and then you turn them over and you do another 10 minutes. And then meanwhile, you start getting some of your vegetables ready for the next step. If you do have like a cooking spray or something like that, you could do that. Our little olive oil spray can broke that we got like in 2018 or something. So I mean, it lasted a good while, but it broke, and so we're just putting it in a bowl right now. But we are looking to get one like our son and daughter-in-law has, that has the ability to be like you can pour from it, like pour from the jar, or you can have it come out as a spray. So we're probably gonna get one of those eventually, but in the meantime, this is working, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, this is going in the oven on 425 degrees, and like I said, 10 minutes, and then after 10 minutes you stir it, like you don't stir it, you flip them over and you do another 10 minutes. All right, so to prepare the potatoes, we're just gonna add, well, it says to use olive oil, but we're gonna go avocado oil and just a good amount of salt, which we're not going to put a good amount of salt because a lot of recipes are over salted. Now we just put the meatballs in the oven, but we're gonna go ahead and put these potatoes in there because the recipe creator suggested giving the potatoes a little more time in the oven without the other vegetables so that they have more time to get
Crispy.
cooked. Yeah, crispy. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. And it goes in, it'll have about like 15 minutes before we add the rest of the stuff to it. Time for the other vegetables to go in. And for some reason that she has you like do the broccoli in a separate bowl, the carrots in a separate bowl. I just got them both in the same bowl, adding avocado oil again. Again, the recipe creator said olive oil and salt. Then we'll just stir it up. Whoops.
Sorry, it's going in the pan anyway.
Yeah, it's gone. It was just trying to jump out of the bowl. How dare you? Okay. Hopefully we have all this small enough that it'll cook in the amount of time that it's supposed to cook, because it's supposed to be like 15 minutes, I think. All right. So this is, huh?
Maybe we should do the big pan.
Okay, and that's why we have the big pan sitting there, just in case.
Yep.
All right. Now, we're gonna add this into the oven. 15 minutes for this, and then another 15 minutes for the potatoes. And our meatballs are already ready. We should have timed it a little better than that, but you're actually supposed to do the meatballs and everything on the same pan, but we're going off script here.
Yeah.
All right, and we go. All right, so when all the vegetables and everything were done, we did put the meatballs back on the pan and put it back in the oven for like what? Maybe 3 minutes? 5 minutes, just to make sure that the meatballs were reheated. So now it should be ready to eat. You want to do a taste test real quick? We did do this video a while back in a combination video that was like sheet pan recipes, but Joel says he has no recollection of this. So it'll be like he's trying it for the first time.
Yeah.
It does say that you could add like some enchilada sauce or pasta sauce or something like that for your meatballs. So if you wanted to do that, that was interesting to you, then you could give that a try as well if you felt like you needed that extra flavor. But you recommend?
Yeah.
Recommend. And this is pretty healthy. You know, you got some great vegetables with this. I think it's a healthy dish. So I would say give it a try. Yeah.
All right, so there's the sheet pan meal for tonight.
Yeah.
And I think that's going to do it today for saving money for the long run. We're Joel and Christy. Don't forget the long run. Give yourself a little grace.